flour. I am going to double the recipe. So I've got 4 tablespoons of peanut flour. You're just going to kind of get the crumbs out. You've got a half a tablespoon of cacao powder. We are going to double it. So it's going to be 1 tablespoon of the cocoa powder and half a tablespoon of Lily's chocolate chips. These are Lily's chocolate chips. We're going to double the recipe. So it's going to be 1 tablespoon of Lily's chocolate chips. We have a dash of salt. That is a dash of salt. We are going to do some vanilla. A dash of vanilla. It's just like a few drops. 1 tablespoon of the refined coconut oil. We're doubling the recipe, so we are going to do 2 tablespoons of the coconut oil. You getting this, girls? Yep. All right, I have my helpers behind the camera today to make this a little bit easier. And the last ingredient is 1 teaspoon of water. We're doubling the recipe. We're going to do 2 teaspoons of water. That's just to kind of get it mixed up. And then you just want to mix it really good. It should be very pasty. And keep mixing it. It should be pretty crumbly. Definitely wet. Clean the spoon off. Okay, so these are just going to be plain. All right, moving over here, then you've got your small scoop. If you don't have that, it's fine. You just put them into a ball. You can use a spoon also. Grab it, form it into a ball, put it on your thing. You do not have to have all the fancy kitchen gadgetry. I just like this because it makes it quick and easy, and it gives it a nice round shape. Round 2, that's kind of a bigger ball. Your macros on this is about, for 2 truffles, you've got 10 grams of fat, about 4.5 protein, and I want to say around 4 carbohydrates. So I usually eat my fat bombs or my sweet treat for keto after each meal, not in between. And I limit it to just maybe 1 treat a day. I don't do it after each meal. Okay, so now we're going to do one that's a little bit flavored, and we can just run through the ingredients again. We're going to double the recipe. So 4 tablespoons of the peanut flour, 1 tablespoon of the cacao powder, we're doubling the recipe here. 1 tablespoon of Lily's chocolate chips. This is a half a tablespoon, so that's why I'm doing it twice. You can omit Lily's chocolate chips if you want. You could do cacao nibs. That would definitely keep your carbohydrates down. Then we've got a dash of salt. That's a dash of salt. A dash of extract. That's a few drops of vanilla extract. Then we have 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. I love this 2 tablespoon measure. Saves me from having to do it twice. I didn't think I would use it all that much. And then we have 2 teaspoons of water. This is really just to kind of get it mixed up well. There is, sorry, we have a half a tablespoon of monk fruit sweetener. Half a tablespoon of monk fruit sweetener in there. And mix it up. Oh, that's interesting. That first batch is not as sweet because I didn't add the monk fruit sweetener. But I still think it's really good, and it actually keeps your carbs down. So don't add the monk fruit sweetener, and don't add the Lily's chocolate chips, and you'll keep your carbs down. However, I'm just warning you, it's not going to be as sweet. Adding that monk fruit definitely gives it that sweetness. Oh yes, adding that half a tablespoon of monk fruit sweetener definitely makes it more sweet. So these, we're going to add some peppermint extract. I would say just 3 or 4 drops. If you want to get really technical, typically when you're adding extract, it's a small amount, especially for this kind of batch, so you don't want to do more than probably 1/4 of a teaspoon of it. So if you need an exact measurement, it's about 1/4 of a teaspoon. I would say about 1/4 of a teaspoon of the vanilla, since I just did drops. And I would say maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon of the salt, since I just did a dash. Those of you that need more precise measurements, there you go. All right. Then we're just going to put these onto here. And let me tell you, these mint ones are so yummy. Pop them in the freezer. They'll keep in the fridge. Whoops. Firm. Woo. Yeah, you can do the freezer or the fridge. They'll stay firm, and they are tasty. They're good in no time flat. Got to get every little bit here. We'll just add some mint to this plain.
Yeah, they seem more firm.
Yep. And there you have it. Stick it in the fridge. Thank you.